Morning, everybody. Welcome to Sunday morning showdown. We got the usual suspects up here. We got Liberty Bleeds down there below me, blue collar stacker next to him, and Ozark Bucks sitting on top.
Right on. Good morning.
Good
Hello. You
morning.
got you got everybody right, except you got the day wrong, Nick. It's Saturday.
What did I say? Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday morning.
That's same shit.
I thought
Sunday,
it was
Saturday.
I thought it was Friday on Thursday, so you're good. But we're on the same day, you and I think.
Looks like we got let me call out the chat here real quick. Looks like Squatty Aquati was in here first thing and said what's up to everybody. Kevin Hawthorne, bright and early as always. Silver Sleuth, aloha. Stacker Staker, Big Poppy Maker, he's in here saying good morning and what's everybody. See, he says he has the right day. He says Saturday. B. Taylor with his Trace Amigos, he put down the whatnot to hang out with us this morning. Great to see you, man. Hope you're getting some deals out there. The one, the only, Cardi A. Silver is joining us here as well. Who else do we have? Giancarlo, he's stacking up some gold on his latest videos, which is always cool to see. And I believe, Stacker Staker Dividend Maker says it's his Sunday. Him and I are almost on the same page. It's my Friday. But it's good to see everybody this morning. Thank you for waking up bright and early and catching the sunrise with us. Well, with Liberty and I, the rest of the group, the sun's been up for them for a little while.
Yeah. Well, good morning, everyone. And yeah, welcome to Saturday Morning Showdown, and welcome Ozark Buck. Good to see you, Vegas. Good to see you, Blue Collar. Glad you guys are here. I gotta say, Ozark Buck, I am so glad you made it because you just told me recently that this is your first live stream. So I'm pretty excited to be a first timer with you here. That's great, man. Right on.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate you guys having me on.
Oh, you're welcome. It's our pleasure, man.
That's what we like
Appreciate
to do.
y'all in chat also. I can't see chat because of the way I'm set up here, but thanks for joining us, everyone.
Hey, we also got Littlefoot hopped in here. Bean Becky's in here. And Dub C is up bright and early with us. Dub C. And we also have Chris in Virginia. Thank you. He says he's in here mobile style. Phoenix Coins just jumped in. Everybody's jumping in. It's good to see everybody this morning. Thank you for being here on this early Saturday morning. Saturday,
Beautiful
right?
day.
Saturday.
It is really nice out, man. Here in Vegas, it's like probably about 78 right now.
Just getting started.
Yeah, I think it'll get up to like 85 or 90 today, probably. It's a cooler day today. That's nice.
Oh, it's gonna be in the 80s here in the Ozarks today. Looks like.
On.
Yeah.
Swim time.
So what do you got in the bag there, LBS?
I don't know. It's from Mark Samuelson. Actually, I think I know what this is. Oh, I got to go get the other ones to add it to it.
It's got to be a good he always gives out good packages.
Good packages? Dude, the best packages. Look at this. There you go. LBS Liberty Bleed Silver. There you go, y'all.
Oh, he's a prospector? Holy hell.
Could you maximize me? I'm doing something here. Come on, Nick. Get on the stick.
I'm doing something too.
Is that
what do you
Golden State Mint, right?
Yeah, I'm going to ask you to do something, but I think you're too busy, and I'm going to explain why you're too busy later. But could you maximize me, man?
Please. I'm busy dropping links in the chat. That's what I'm busy doing, jackass.
Okay, that's good. That I appreciate. That I like.
What is maximize?
Saturday morning.
Yeah,
save that for Monday night.
Hey, when I'm hosting, I'm dropping all sorts of stuff.
Welcome to the show, Ozark Buck, and maximize is what you just saw him do. Make the one screen larger. It's one of the very few features that StreamYard provides.
Oh, I see.
Whoa! Listen, you keep bad mouthing StreamYard, I'm gonna kick you off the stage.
Hey, you guys! I can't see the screen because it's facing the wall there, and I'm behind it.
Oh,
what's that little vial on the stage there? It looks like you got a little blow in there.
Yeah, a little bit of blow. Wow, Ozark Buck. So, you can actually flip the camera. so that, but now if it's facing that way, it's going to flip back on you. If you don't want to do a face reveal, you might want to not do that. But okay, so you can turn your camera off. Let's see if I can figure. Can we walk him through that? I don't know. He ought to be able to see the screen. I mean, or else he's just. That's weird.
No,
I set up
guys.
the secondary media.
See, I can see the screen now,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Because now I'm over here where the camera is facing, but I don't know how to flip it around. If I could flip on the phone, then I could just turn the deal around.
Yeah, if you go to the 3 dots on the bottom, it'll say front camera, back camera. If that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I was like to make. Yeah, exactly. Front camera, back camera. So you can look at the screen, but then the camera is pointing out to your set. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't have, the phone is sideways.
Yep.
And there's no dots over here on the bottom. There's some dots here that say more.
There should be on the bottom. There should be a microphone, a camera, and 3 dots where you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The 3 dots. Hit the 3 dots, and it should give you an option for camera, front or back.
No, it just says comments, settings, and cancel.
Mine comes up. It says edit. Shit, I gotta be able to see. Audio. Edit. Audio. Edit name. Yeah, how come it doesn't offer a camera option there?
Because my phone doesn't like me.
If it was
Now,
restream, it would be easy.
Now I'm going to hit back. I'm going to hit the back button to get out of that. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to see. Oh, maybe it's on. No, it's not on the side. I'm trying to see where the hell it is myself. Oh, what is that? American Prospector? 85. Oh, is that an 88?
86.
Oh,
86.
For a second, I thought it was an 88 proof. I was like, oh, wait, what?
So I made a video, I don't know, about a month ago, and he saw the video.
Now we lost Buck.
Oh, Buck, if you can hear us, just like I told you previously last night, just get back on the link and start over, and Nick will find you down there in the green room waiting to get back on. I told him don't stress. I said I get kicked out all the time. I kick myself out quite a bit, and then Nick likes to kick me out too. So, but,
yeah, you know what it is. I just figured it out. You hit the 3 dots on the bottom, and then there's a little flip camera icon on the top where the camera is. It's like a little circular flip the camera icon thing. Then there's some 3 stars. I'm hitting it because I don't know what it is. Oh, you can blur. Oh, look at this. You can take a photo, upload a background.
Looks like we got a couple new people in here. We got damn, where'd they go? I missed it. D Silverman 59. I'm not if you're not new and I'm saying you're new, I'm sorry. I'm not always the best with the memory thing. But D Silver, I think you're new. That's awesome to see you in here. And I thought I saw someone else.
Humble Stacker is in the house.
We got Humble Stacker showed up. Monkey King, Emerald Coast Stacker shows up. Thank you for everybody being in here as always. Dub C, I'm sorry, man. I've been missing your latest videos, and your Crafty Stacker's in here as well, and your live streams because I've been taking naps around those times because I got to deal with crazy people. I haven't forgot about you, Dub C. I'm sure you don't really miss me, but just in case you do miss me commenting in your lives and annoying the shit out of you.
Nice. All right, Dennis, what do you got there in the vial?
Okay, well, let's finish this off. And I'm only handling this with my hands because Dub C said it's okay. Yeah. And guess what? This is a Engelhard American Prospector course, 1986. It's got the eagle back on it. And I made a video I started to tell you guys about a month ago, or maybe a little more, where I showed my Engelhards, but I didn't have the 86. So what did Mark Samuelson do? He sent me the 86. There you go. Very cool guy. Awesome, dude, man. And I'm gonna send him something back. We like to trade back and forth, and yeah, when he sees something I need, he sends it along, and it's hard for me to figure out what he needs because he's got just like every cool old 50 plus year old piece of vintage silver. The biggest collection I've seen. I believe he has over 1,000 rounds and bars. Hoffman and Hoffman, Engelhard, Johnson Matthew. He's got it all. He's got like so much, but he doesn't make content. And I always give him a hard time. I'm like, come on, Mar, you need to make some content, dude. You've got it forever, content forever just for what you picked up. And he hasn't been stacking that long, but all he stacks is vintage silver. And I think I told him you should call your channel the Vintage Stacker. Just that's it, Vintage Stacker, because that's what he's got, a vintage stack. It's so awesome. And yeah, really nice guy. And then here, this is so the 50 plus years. So 1986. Well, how long ago was that? 20, 40. That's only 40 years old, right? Yeah. Yeah. So that doesn't count, but 50 plus, we were talking about it on Dub C's live stream last night. 50 plus year old vintage, like you picked up, Blue Collar. You've got a few nice pieces that were 50 plus years old. So yeah, you guys gave me an idea. I want to make a video, like a challenge, show us your 50 plus year old vintage silver. That doesn't count, but some other stuff of mine will. So that's got to be a 76 or below, right?
This one here?
No, to be 50 plus years would be 1976 a year or below to be, to be
below.
Yep. So yeah. So okay. So I'm gonna find everything I got 76 below, and I'm gonna make a video showing all that, and then see if you guys might want to show yours as well. But this is some gold that I
might be bad at math, but I think 75 would be 50.
Oh, I'm already in the year 2026. See, look at me, Nick. You're on Sunday. I'm in 2026 already. And on Friday, or on Thursday, I was in Friday. Okay.
You guys remember when I used to have a stage name?
Vegas Stacker.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, I think that's about as good as I'm going to get there. It won't work.
We got you back in here. You're all right. You're good. If you can.
Yeah, I can't. I tried it. It wouldn't even let me flip it around. I got somewhere, but I didn't get where I wanted to go.
A little bit to learn. There's some weird things on there.
Ozark Buck, what kind of phone are you working on there?
It's an Android.
Oh, forget it. Stop right there. I know nothing about Android.
Hey, leave Android.
You Android. You all you guys.
Hey, Nick.
Right?
Nick.
What? Jesus
Nick.
Christ, you need attention? Can everybody give Dennis some attention here? Let's put Dennis on big.
Nick.
Listen, I'm going to do Monday Night Style this morning. Let's everybody pay attention to Dennis. Okay?
Maximize him.
Hey, Nick. Nick.
There we go.
Nick.
Everybody stop what they're doing.
He's got that motion down pat.
There you go.
Muted him.
Isn't that so much nicer now, guys? Isn't this stream is so much nicer when somebody isn't trying to take over shit, isn't it?
Hey, you know what? Can I butt in for a second, you guys?
Yeah, we're used to it. Don't worry about it. Butt on in
here. You're talking there all at one time just cracked me up because I've been to some live shows, gold channels and whatnot, where they'll have like 5 or 6 different people, and I couldn't even watch it because I couldn't understand any of them. They were all talking at one time, but just thought I'd throw that in there.
We usually do pretty well with it, with not interrupting each other. Dennis sometimes gets a little overzealous and has to jump in on everything, but that's okay. That makes it interesting.
See, it's different. It's different when you're in the live stream. Then you don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, see, he doesn't either. You guys want to hear Dennis again? Let's put him. Should we unmute him and listen to what he has to say? Let's see. Definitely. You still there?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Thanks. It gave me time to clear my throat and go to the restroom. But yeah. So Nick,
are there any other live streams going on?
Nick. Yeah, I'm in the year 2026, and you want me to remember to call you Vegas Stacker? Come on, man. It's early.
Everybody else by their stage name.
Do I?
I believe so, but hey, whatever.
Maybe I'm just
Monday Night Vegas seems ready to be triggered.
I like Nick. Anyway.
I guess I just feel close to you, Vegas. I mean, yeah, Vegas.
See now. Yeah.
So check out this beautiful round I picked up the other day. Look at that thing. It's like 3D, brother. Look at that.
Oh, you get maximized without being having to ask. That's nice.
Yeah, it's like high relief. Look at that.
It wasn't busy. Holy hell. You guys say this is triggered? No, it's not triggered.
Hey,
know
you
what
guys,
triggered is.
you guys want to see the extent of my silver stacking thus far?
Yeah.
See it.
Okay, here it is.
Oh,
Can you see that?
holy man, you can hold all that at once?
Are we done?
That's it.
Are we done?
Yeah, I got a fellow YouTuber sent that to me. Mr. Minix is his channel.
Oh, yeah. I know of him. Yeah. But you don't, to be a stacker, you don't have to just stack silver. You can stack gold nuggets and placer gold and all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah, true. But I
Beans, as
just
far as
meant
that cares. Yeah, beans stack.
in the silver end of things.
Now, so what's your history, Ozark Buck? Because I've just started kind of dabbling into your stuff. Are you more of a miner kind of deal, or what? Prospect?
Yeah. I mean, I've been a prospect or gold prospector for about 25 plus years. A friend of mine out in California got me into it, and but I do bottle hunts. Just anything like that, just exploring, and that's why on my channel it's called Ozark Bucks Prospecting and Other Stuff. So just outdoor stuff,
Cool. Yeah, definitely got to check it out. But I know you were very active in the roasting thing the other night.
Oh yeah, you know what? And none of those comments I left were off the cuff. I spent a couple hours over the course of 2 days before the show writing all that crap down.
Oh shit, you took it real seriously. We didn't even take it that seriously.
Oh yeah, I was trying to win a prize.
Yeah. Well, hell, if you ask me, you should have won a prize. Did Buck win anything or no?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think it was straight up silver and cigars that won it all.
Well,
I came in late too, you guys, so I didn't really understand what we were supposed to do, but I knew I was supposed to insult you, so I just went for it.
Yeah, that's not really easy to do if you don't if you're not super familiar with who we are, which apparently nobody's familiar with me because that was one of the insults.
Yeah, Liberty was my main target because I'd been watching some of his stuff. New to his channel too.
I mean, in all fairness, he was an easy target, though. We all knew he would fold first. He tried saying he was going to fold on purpose first, but we all knew it was going to.
Where is he? He dropped out. He dropped out on us.
Oh, did he? See? Hey, I was wondering why I was so quiet in here.
Liberty dropped out.
Yes, he did.
Hey,
so you guys didn't drop out because all 4 of our screens went black on my end, but that might have just been a symptom of me dropping out.
Yeah, definitely a symptom of you dropping out.
I'm here.
Hey, there's Ozark. What's up, buddy?
There, Ozark? Ozark's doing a face reveal. Morning.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty shy. I'm not a really super outgoing person. Got to be honest.
Well, it's good to see you come out of your shell, man. Right on, dude. Heck yeah.
And you do look like a prospector, I will say.
Yeah, you got the goatee going, the beard, and yeah, heck yeah. But like you've been around the block, been around the river, been around the creek.
One of these days I'll find enough gold and I'll buy me some new teeth.
There you go.
Oh yeah, right on. I hear you.
He said he was going to make a video disc, but it was 45 minutes long.
What?
Oh, that's funny.
I missed something there.
Bubsy said he was going to make a video disc, but it was 45 minutes long.
A video disc?
Yes, DISS.
Oh, disc.
Oh, disc.
Sorry,
Oh,
Bubsy. Dennis doesn't get that because he doesn't watch any of our content. Well, he can't watch mine, but he doesn't watch any of our content, so he doesn't realize
he was ripping on himself.
Yeah, dis isn't really. It's more of a well, not millennial, but it's definitely not a Gen X term. I mean, maybe way late Gen X term, but yeah, if I'm not seeing it in writing, I don't know what you know. Unless the context is very good. If the context is there, I can figure it out. But oh, he's gonna diss. What is he gonna diss though?
Never mind. Too late. You missed it. If you have to explain the joke, it's not funny.
Well, the only part I found funny was the 45-minute part, and then I couldn't understand because all his videos are 45 minutes. So how I don't know. Anyways,
that's what he was trying to say.
I told you I need a second cup of coffee. Okay, please leave me alone, Vegas.
He's making fun of himself, making long videos. Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, okay. All right, now that's hilarious. That's funny.
He's ribbing himself.
That's the best rip. Those are the best rips. Definitely, Dubsy. Kudos on that. Hell yeah.
Oh, hey, you guys, something else? I'm sorry, I keep butting in, but I don't know how else to get in here.
No, that's the only.
You're not going to say anything unless you interrupt.
Yeah, that's the only way to get in.
Okay, so I just have a public announcement.
All right, let's hear it.
To whom it may concern. Lately, and this is just in the last few days, I haven't been able to comment on a lot of shorts. I'm not getting notifications from my regular channels that I'm subscribed to. I tried to push the like button on a video that I did get a notification for, and it wouldn't let me like it. So it's kind of weird. Has that been happening to anyone else?
No.
The only time that ever happened to me was when I was made like a managing monitor of one channel. Like that's the only time, and I wasn't able to comment on their channel after that. It was weird. And
I got to tell you guys, I have terrible what do you call it? Service, internet, satellite service, whatever. Here, I don't have a dish. I don't have any kind of outfit here. So it's just all my phone. And like, for instance, I uploaded a video. It probably uploaded at 2 a.m. I don't know, but it was uploading for about 8 hours, and then it had to start over, and it's only 10 minutes long. So I've got problems.
Well, that sucks. You have to wait so long to have those upload, but your streaming capabilities are doing fantastic, man. You're crystal clear. You sound good. So that's all good. Right on.
Well, yeah, good. Great. That's a first.
All right, what do we lose?
Sarah left me a message that she can help LBS blurting. Whatever LBS is blurting, whatever that means. Sarah left me a message that she can help LBS's blurting. Silver Sleuth. That was from Silver Sleuth. I don't know what.
Because he just blurts things out, or
I don't know who Sarah is though.
Maybe that's a typo.
Yeah, I don't know. See, now I feel like LBS and I feel lost.
Okay,
I think she meant blurring, like blurring.
Your capabilities are great, but my phone, always my phone, right? My phone is no longer staying connected to my home internet, so that's why I keep dropping out. So, but guess what, guys? Tomorrow I get a new phone. I ordered it last week, and a brand new phone coming.
Whoa!
Yeah, dude, right? Are you what? Liberty Lee's get a new phone?
You said that several days ago.
Do a live unboxing on that.
With my crap phone.
Yeah, of course.
Well, you know what? I'm still gonna use this crap phone for things. Because 2 phones. Ooh, I might be deadly with 2 phones.
What's wrong with your phone? The phone you have now?
Everything.
Oh, it'd be easier for me to tell you what's not wrong with the phone I have now.
It overheats after 2 minutes.
Oh. Okay.
The back fell off. I've got that scotch taped on. It heats up like crazy. And then it's pretty good. But boy, it's caused a lot of strife in my YouTube life, man.
When my
And
phone
move
is
his
uploading
channel.
a video, you can light a cigarette off of it.
Oh,
Okay, that's well. I think I've done that. That's where I get these blisters from. I don't know.
Or,
Littlefoot
you know,
says
you
there's
can
a
light
public
something else off it too.
Littlefoot says there was a cougar in his park last week,
oh
but
yeah.
the
What
cops
was her
came and
name?
took her old ass out of
Can you
there.
What
make
did
me
she look
big?
like? How'd she look?
Yeah, I don't know. He didn't say how she looks. Cartier says keep your phone out of the freezer and you're doing better than Liberty. I think we're carrying over the roasting here.
I think Liberty's gone again.
I took him off the stage because he wanted me to make him big.
Oh yeah, you're punishing him. He's
I'm
in
tired
time.
of him telling me what to do. Jesus.
I put my phone in the freezer for a few minutes at a time when it's uploading. I actually do that. That's funny.
Here,
Oh,
make
yeah,
me
does
big. Make me
too.
big. No, I'm only kidding. Don't make me big.
Silver Sleuth said Sarah is the scammer LBS posted about on his unwatched channel. Oh, there we go.
Oh, and wait
Damn.
a minute. LBS posted that, and he didn't get the joke.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah. That's he doesn't even watch his own material.
Oh,
So
Now you're
LBS,
not.
Sarah is
You,
the scammer from you that you posted on your unwatched channel.
you're not tired enough of me telling you what to do. That's for sure.
I'm trying to ask you a question and you won't answer a question. You're too busy playing with stuff.
Well, but you won't make me big. All right. So what was it? What's going on, man? Who posted what?
Silver Sleuth said Sarah is the scammer that LBS posted about on his unwatched channel.
Sarah is the scammer. I didn't post about any Sarah.
Oh, I guess Silver Sleuth's watching a different LBS.
Dude, Silver Sleuth is watching a whole different universe, man. What? Come on. He's out there.
The good thing is I know he's not watching my channel because I don't put content out anymore.
Silver Sleuth's humor is only for the extremely intelligently retarded individual. Okay, so it's tough. You got to be like really freaking smart, like 200 plus IQ, and then you also have to be able to put that down to 85, like in a hot second. So yeah.
So what do you guys think is going to happen with metals next week? I took a dip because they're talking tariffs. They're gonna fix the world. China is okay with us now.
It's Saturday. Can we
Thank
take a
God.
break from politics?
well, I
That's
don't
not
think
politics.
let's talk finances instead of politics. I don't think it's going to fix the dollar issue. I don't think it's going to fix the national debt. None of that. So I think metals are going to keep going up. That's just my opinion, not financial advice. Consult a professional.
Hey, Vegas,
Hey,
I got a line.
when you're poor like me, you don't worry about any of that crap.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, Vegas, I got a line for you. Would you maximize me?
No, Jesus Christ.
I got a lot. Is that white gold? Is that white gold?
No.
Dangerous nowadays. So Ozark, what's your biggest find?
His wife.
Like the biggest piece of gold I ever found.
What's your biggest prospecting find? If you want to share. If you don't want to share, you can tell me to shut up.
Biggest. I mean, that's kind of a vague question. The biggest find.
Grab a
What's
straw
your
and
best
snort
day
it,
of
I dare you.
prospect? Best day.
Well, I'll tell you. Okay, I'll tell you a short story here that won't be short. Back in the day in California, over 25 years ago, met a guy on a job site. He was a plumber. I was an electrician. I still am. He talked me into. We became friends, and he lived in the area where I lived, which was the high desert in California near Joshua Tree Park, San Bernardino County, that area. Anyways, he talked me into going prospecting with him a few times. I went with him, and it was bird season. So while he was digging and running dirt through a dry washer, I was out with my shotgun looking for quail and chucker. I had absolutely no interest in the prospecting thing. In fact, I would sit there drinking beer, in the dirt drinking beer and kind of laughing at him, making fun of him. Man, you're an idiot. You're crazy. That's stupid. You're not going to get rich doing that. You know, the old cliches. And so finally, one day he talked me into actually digging a hole in a dry creek and running a couple of buckets through his dry washer. I did that, and I found my first piece of gold the first time I tried, and it was about I'd say a quarter of a gram, the nugget, and it was an awesome little nugget. I don't have it anymore. We called it the grapes of wrath. It looked like a little bunch of grapes. And from that moment on, I was hooked.
Nice.
Yeah, I can imagine that. That's pretty cool.
So Littlefoot brings up a good point. He says the dollar going digital is his worry. And it already has, like overseas, it already has. And I know there's a banker that's a customer that comes in where I work, and he does a lot of he's high up in the banking industry, and he says it's the digital dollar is the next thing.
I mean, really, it's already here. I mean, what do you use? When you go into a store, you use a debit card, you use a credit card. You don't pull out cash. I mean, I do, but most people don't.
I'm not getting a chip put in my head.
No.
Wait, we weren't supposed to do that?
Oh, no.
No.
Should I get this one taken out then?
I can take it out for you.
I agree. I mean, it already is digital, but it's just like, well, like I forgot whose channel I was watching, but like you can't go spend over a certain amount of cash in like in Europe, I think it was somewhere over in Europe. So like to go to a coin shop, you can't buy anything big because you can't even buy an ounce of gold because the limit's like $500 in cash or some shit.
No,
Crazy.
I never seen a coin shop that said that. My coin shop takes cash all day, every day.
I'm talking like overseas. Like I don't know, like, and I can't remember what channel it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Are you talking cash, or they can't like use their credit card or their debit card to do that?
I don't think they can spend the cash. So what they're trying to say is,
oh wow,
they're trying to say like you can't buy precious metals without the government knowing you have precious metals.
oh yeah. Well, if they have more than like $2,000 in their pocket walking around, they must be a drug dealer.
Of course.
LBS, how much would it take for you to snort that?
Yeah, it would probably cost about, well, if I chopped this up and got it all powdered, like just the powder in there. Let's see.
Oh, I gotta come around and see what the heck you're talking about. Oh,
That's probably about, I don't know, $80 line right there. And these, yeah, these will fall right out, so that's a waste. Yeah, you got to chop it up good.
Oh, dude.
Check it out. That's okay. So you know where this gold came from? Is it okay if I talk Vegas?
Yeah, talk.
Wait, Vegas.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk away.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to answer for you, Vegas.
A Littlefoot says no need for taxes. If they do, they will take so much more before our paycheck. Oh, I'm sorry. I muted Dennett, LBS. Sorry, LBS. I muted you. Go ahead.
Okay, so you probably didn't. You probably didn't hear me ask you if it's okay if I could speak Vegas.
Go ahead, boss.
No, I told you it's Lord Liberty, not boss.
Lord Liberty. Oh man, you guys are a trip.
Don't forget it. Okay, so we're making Blue Collar all nervous. Sorry, dude.
Dude, I'm fucking laughing my ass off.
Oh shit. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, this gold.
Gotta be a knucklehead.
This gold I picked up from half of it is from James Culver, and the other half is from A3 Sky Warrior. The A3 Sky Warrior won a honey bear full of pay dirt, and that was from his 500 giveaway. I won that. That was awesome. I purchased a half-gram bag from Culver, and that was like $45 back a full year and a half ago. Anyways, I want to get more pay dirt, and which brings me to what I'd like to refer to Ozark Buck as kind of pay dirt master over here. Look at that! All those shelves you guys are seeing up on the shelves. That's all pay dirt bags.
Yeah, but that's nothing, brother, compared to some of the other folks. Really.
So $45 for a half a gram, that's pretty cheap.
Well, that was, that's probably when gold was 2,500. I don't remember exact dates, or prices, but yeah, I remember the gold was 45. I've still got the bag somewhere around here somewhere.
But the longer you hold on to that bag, the more it's worth every day, usually.
Yeah.
I think it's at about $105 a gram right now, something like that.
Yeah. And then it's fun too. I enjoy panning, man. And you don't need much to get into it. I think I spent $25 on a little kit. Came with tweezers, snuffer bottle, small pan, or actually some small and a medium pan, the blue and the black. I already had like a big, large green one that I had bought years ago. But yeah, and then just all you need is a little water and a little drop of that, soap or what is it, that conditioner for the dishwasher stuff. And then just like a drop of that, it keeps that little powder gold from floating on top of the water. And then you just, put something underneath where you're panning so you don't lose it, so you can pan it again in case you miss something because you're learning and you're a beginner. But yeah, $25 and a bag of pay dirt, you're panning, man.
That's it. You got it down, brother.
They use soap.
I mean, it's just it ain't about material. Well, okay, you got to have a decent pan, and those little tiny ridges are nice, and I like the small pan and stuff like that. But it's all in technique. It's it's kind of like even Eddie Van Halen on a Hello Kitty guitar could kick some ass. So yeah, it's all about learning technique.
Everyone does it a little different. Everyone's got their own way of doing it, and it's fun. It's a hobby.
I like the swirl and tap and bring it up and then to separate from the black sand. That when I learned that, I was like, oh fuck, this is cool. You can actually make the gold rise up the pan. It's like hell yeah.
I just got a couple of new pans recently. I got these blue pans, man. I've been wanting a blue pan for so long.
Nice.
Okay, so
you should take some of that pay dirt and pan it out and see what's in it for us live on camera.
Oh, those have been panned, I bet. Or do you have any?
So what do? You buy these bags from people? Is that what it is? And then you pan it?
Exactly.
Well, you can go out and prospect and get your own material, your own dirt, and bring it home and run it through your machines like I do. Or you can go to any one of the multiple vendors. And my advice is don't buy any pay dirt unless it's got a guaranteed amount.
Absolutely.
Guaranteed amount of gold.
Where do you buy the dirt so that you don't get ripped off?
And you
can buy it from Culver.
Yeah, Culver.
You can buy it from me. You can buy it from Troubled One Pay Dirt. Any of the ones that you've been seeing on YouTube, any of those channels that sell pay dirt, they've been vetted. We've all pretty much been vetted in the community. I doubt you. I guarantee you won't find anyone that will say bad words about my pay dirt or Culver's or Troubled Ones or any of the numerous other sellers.
Yeah, they actually make videos of them panning it out, so it's like everybody knows what everybody's doing. I would definitely go to someone.
I couldn't sleep at night if I sent someone a bogus bag of dirt. They didn't find the gold I said. I could not sleep.
Right.
Do you take dirt and put gold in it, or is it natural dirt that? Well,
sometimes if you're in a gold rich area like Culver is, for example, or almost anyone in California, Triple D prospecting, guys like that, they'll go out and there is naturally occurring gold. They can't guarantee how much you're going to find that way, though. And you're not going to find an ounce in a 2-pound bag. That would be ridiculous. So they'll add a certain amount, and then they might say something like, "Look, if you find a little bit over what I guaranteed, it possibly could have came from that dirt that I dug."
I got you.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. I want to go out there and start digging some dirt out in that Nelson's Landing area. I know actually I did stop on a dirt road and I panned a little tiny bit. I was out with my son. He practicing driving, and we didn't have a whole lot of time. We drove all the way out there, and Only spent like maybe 20 minutes, but just in the dirt road, I got little micro gold, little powder in the bottom of the pan. I was like, holy shit, that's just on a dirt road, man. And
there you go. That's how you find it, man. And you'll never find it unless you look, right?
exactly, yeah. And so this El Dorado Canyon, where there's Nelson's Landing there, the town of Nelson, Nevada, down by the Colorado River here, about 40 minutes from my house here in Vegas. That there's, I think there's like 20 gold mines out there, and they all are up in the hills, and all those hills go into a big wash that runs right down to the Colorado River. And it's on caliche, which is basically your false bedrock, but it still works as a bedrock. It still works as a bedrock. And I want to go in there.
See, you're in a gold bearing state, so
yeah, big time. Yeah,
you're in a good spot.
Yeah, man. So I want to get out there with a vacuum and hit those crevices, dig down, and detect for nuggets. And yeah, man, I know there's gold in them our hills, man. They've been pulling it out since the Spaniards in like 1500s. They were up there, and then they actually used the Colorado River to get up there and transport gold and silver back. And there's actually mines. I've been trying to talk to Vegas and Blue Collar into meet me out there at the mine and going and taking the tour one of these times when we all get together out here. It's freaking awesome, man.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
You should. You really should, man.
I'll take you guys outside here in a minute. I just plugged my recirculating sluice in, and
cool.
I'll just show that off for a minute. I can't leave the phone out there for too long. It'll probably get hot. But yeah, give me a couple of minutes and show you guys that.
Jealous.
Yeah, I've heard like people that spend like $6,000 on a camera and they can't even use it out in the sun for more than 20 minutes. $6,000 video camera. It's like, I guess you just gotta have shade over it no matter what, like umbrellas that stick out. Maybe I wonder if they got to make cool packs. But anyway, my new phone I think is not going to get too hot. I hope. Yeah, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there's ways around all that. My phone. I'd like to think it's a fairly modern phone. I've had it for about 7 months. It's not the best phone in the world, but I got it for free at US Cellular for joining them, and it works.
It's working.
Yeah.
Oh yes. What kind of phone did you get?
My son picked it out. I think it's called Samsung Galaxy 26 or some shit. I don't know.
That's what I have. I have a Samsung Galaxy. I don't know what the designation is. I don't know if it's a G6 or a whatever.
They got a new AI one. I wonder if he got you that one. You'll have a lot of fun with that. You and your AI.
Say that again about AI. I'm sorry.
They made a new a Galaxy with AI like hooked into it somehow.
Oh shit. Huh. This one's a little older. I think it's like a couple years old or something.
Don't they all have artificial intelligence? What are you saying?
There's some special, I don't know, some shit. I have no idea.
They send you a jack that you install yourself into your temple, and then that's Bluetooth to your phone.
Oh, see, you already know.
Wow, way above my pay grade now.
Okay, so I got a couple things here. I haven't even looked at the chat. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'd like to get to that too. There is something that I was wondering. Is Littlefoot here by any chance? Have you guys seen him around?
Yeah, he's in.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And that's for later. But I asked you to bring us those little small pans that Mandy sent you one, and they've been going around your community. And you said that Nine Fingers Alaska Mining made them. The little micro pans. Could you show us? Yeah.
Yeah, he 3D prints these little mini pans. Mandy sent this one with that box, that veterans box, and I didn't have this color. I've got a few of them though. Yeah, Creed makes these.
And Creed is Nine Fingers Alaska Mining.
Nine Finger Mining Alaska.
Nine Finger Mining. Okay, thank you for straightening me out. Okay, cool.
Does he really have 9 fingers?
Well,
Yeah.
9.5. Yeah.
Yeah, he's missing part of a finger, I believe.
Yeah, we had a job site foreman years ago. We used to call him 8.5.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's
he
even
had a
worse.
table saw accident.
Yikes.
You only do that once, I'm sure.
Hey, that's not too bad. You can call me 9 or 8.5 if you want.
There you
I got all my fingers though.
Well,
Inside joke.
go.
so so those little mini pans that I really want to get a hold of. One of those. Those things are so cool and fun. And what a great way to put your little gold there, like to weigh it. And I do like the triangle dishes. Those are super cool. I'd like to get one of those as well. But yeah, I saw those little micro 3D printed pans, and I'm thinking to myself, like, man, I wonder if Vegas would be a great friend and make me one of those. I bet he could do it, but then I'm thinking, I don't want to bug Vegas, man. He's probably just way too busy not making any content and keeping a tally of my daily brain cell loss for me. And so I didn't want to bug him.
Hey,
So I
you
guess
know
I'm
what
gonna
you ought to do? You know what you ought to do, Liberty? Liberty.
He's too busy cracking himself up. Once he's done cracking himself up, he'll be with you. Hold on.
No, I'm here. I'm listening. You just keep on rolling. My ears work right after I
Hey,
shut up.
Liberty, just go to Nine Fingers website, channel, whatnot, and I'm sure he's got his email in there. Shoot him an email and tell him you want to buy some of those pans, and then he can make you he can make anything, right? So he can make you a channel emblem. He made that deer up there, that deer head, Ozark Bucks.
Yeah, the one I featured in the short I made for you. That's awesome.
Yeah, get a package deal from him. Have him make a mini pan with your channel logo in it.
And I really like the aluminum. I don't know how he does it, but he puts pictures on aluminum, like thick pieces, and those are just spectacular, man.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I mean, he works with wood and all kinds of stuff. I mean, he's just a very talented guy. Very talented.
Silver Sleuth said Vegas is 3D printing a new co-host.
Could you hurry up with that, Vegas?
Hey, Broke Stacker, I sent you an email. I don't know if you got a chance to read it or not. If not, it's fine.
I wonder if that new co-host will make more content or not.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yes.
I hope that new co-host has AI built into it.
I'm trying to get rid of the co-host that does nothing but AI the way it is.
Oh man, I've been trying for a while. It ain't working. You're still here. Oh, Kansas Kid's here too. Look at that. And
AI.
we got who else? Scotty Aquati, right on. Kansas Kid, Stacker Staker, Dividend Maker, Kanslaw is all chatting like crazy. I don't know what he's even saying. Silver Sleuth, LBS, he has a farm. IAIAOO. He's got it backwards.
Hey, Kanslaw is in the house.
Yeah, Broke Stack. Yeah, right. Kanslaw too. Broke Stacker says, "Hey y'all," and yeah. Oh, Cartier's here. Heck yeah. I think. Oh, Kansas just said hello to him. There he is. Yep. Like that mini pan. Need to pour a few of them. Okay, Cartier. Now we're talking. A silver one would be so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
A silver pan, silver mining pan.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I got it, gold panning, but yeah, I mean, silver too. Actually, I've got some silver, crystalline silver that was sent to me by A3 Sky Warrior. They put that in. There's all kinds of stuff in those Creator bags. Sometimes people put little diamonds, rubies, little gemstones, minerals, fun stuff in there, man. Even sometimes you'll get like, wheat pennies or mercury dimes or all kinds of, people just throw weird kind of cool stuff in those. But Broke Stacker, how's it going, Broke? Good to see you too, man.
We're really going to be in trouble when LBS can read the chat on his phone.
Oh yeah.
I wonder do you think StreamYard will work on your new phone?
No, it's not a phone thing. It's a StreamYard thing.
Hey, Nick, he's on StreamYard right now.
I hope he doesn't. I hope his new phone doesn't cause him to lose his new channel.
Boys, am I hearing like a fan or something?
No, that's
Hearing
Ozark
Ozark
Buck. He's
Buck.
got his hose out.
Oh, he's got the sleuth going. Oh, he's got a sleuth going. Okay. I got to do a big, while he's getting that ready or whatever, I got to do a huge shout out to Cartier Silver. So glad you're doing better, man. I'm glad that operation went well, brother. And talk about a dude. This guy, he's such a YouTuber. He comes out of anesthesia live streaming. What the heck, bro? You guys see that yesterday? Cartier comes off of anesthesia and he's live streaming. I think he had it running the whole operation. I missed the first part.
Oh, I did not. I didn't see that. I missed it.
Heck yeah, Cartier. Get well soon. Godspeed and your healing, man. Oh, here we go. I can't wait to see what he pulls out of there.
Oh, well, I'm just, this is a bucket of stuff that I use to make my pay dirt bags. There may be little traces amount of gold in it. But this is a recirculating sluice or a high banker, whatever you want to call it, and made this about 20 plus years ago. This is a stop sign right here.
Oh, I see that.
A friend of mine in California, he had a brake bending setup. He made signs, and this is an actual sluice down here. And so you put the dirt up here, it runs down, it gets washed, it gets classified through this screen right here. Everything's falling down here. There's some corrugated metal here at the top. That's where all your gold's going to be. And it runs on down. I've got a bucket at the other end there to catch everything so it's not filling the bathtub up. And yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Man, that's so cool that you built that thing yourself and it's lasted that long. That's amazing, man.
Yeah, I actually, I left California, oh my goodness, over 20 years ago, I think it was. And I went back to visit some friends and to prospect. And I had left this at my prospecting buddy's place and he wasn't using it anymore. So I brought it back with me.
Hey, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, and yeah, all right. Heck yeah. It looks like you have room for one more sticker on that thing. I'm gonna send you some extras.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I got something on the way to you too. I've got a few stickers coming to you. I wish I knew at the time I sent them that you were so hot on those mini pans. I would have sent you a couple.
Oh. Yeah, well, I'll get a hold. I think Vegas he's gonna do me a solid.
Right on.
Right, Vegas?
Sorry, couldn't hear you. What'd you say? I was busy.
Never mind. You're busy. I'm sorry. You're busy. I'll leave you alone.
He's baking snooker doodles over there.
I'm frying some bacon right now and watching a different live stream. Sorry, it's busy.
Oh, good
Guys,
time.
it's Saturday morning, not Monday night. Would you guys settle down?
All right, so let's see. We got Littlefoot in the house. Heck yeah. I was wondering if maybe he asked about. I was going to ask him to remind me about something that Ozark Buck wants to talk about, and that's something to do with Stimpy.
Oh,
like
what?
Could you show us Stimpy?
Whoa! This is Saturday morning now.
I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, let me take us back inside here. It is pretty warm outside right now, and give me a couple of minutes, guys.
Yeah, just keep Stimpy in your pants, all right?
Hey, keep your Stimpy to yourself. Now, why? Now, if it was 8.5 or 9, why would you call it Stimpy, right?
That's true.
What happened
Are,
to this show?
are we back up on the shelves? Can you guys see the shelves?
We're there. We're on the shelf. We're the shelf on the elf. Elf on the shelf.
Okay. So let me give you a the heck. Oh. Let me give you the backstory. So this guy that I used to do a lot of prospecting with in California, one time we went out to southern Arizona to try our luck out there. And this area we were in had all kinds of old mining equipment and abandoned mining equipment and mine shafts and tunnels and whatnot. Well, the thing about me is I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not claustrophobic. There's just very little that frightens me. And so I went down this hole. And I'm not a big guy. I'm a fairly small guy. And this hole, it was just big enough for me to go down forward. And I went down about 40 feet at a 45-degree angle, already knowing that I have to find a way to turn around or I'm stuck. And maybe in retrospect, we could have tied a rope around one of my feet or something, but we didn't do that. Now, the whole time, my buddy is up there going, "Come on, Brad. Come on, man. Get out of there. I don't want to have to call 911 and, all that stuff." And which is understandable. He's the more responsible of the two of us for sure. And anyways, I got down about 45-degree angle, got down about 40, 50 feet, and then it turned right. And I still wasn't in panic mode or anything like that. It turned right. So I squiggled around the right turn, and then it leveled off, and it went about another, 50 or 60 feet. And that's when I was starting to get worried. Like, if somebody made this hole with their body, they had to be able to turn around. So I was kind of getting scared. And then finally, about 10 feet ahead of me, I can see, it's dark, but you could still see. I didn't have a flashlight, didn't need one. But I could see a little landing, and I'm like, oh, thank God. I can turn around now. I can turn around. Well, when I got to that landing, I saw something sitting there. I'm like, what the hell is that? And I'm going to show you right now what it was. It was what I named Stimpy.
Maximize him.
Here is Stimpy.
Maximize. What is that? I can't tell. Oh, that's is it a dog? Is it
It's
a chihuahua?
It's a mummified fox.
Oh, a fox. Oh.
It was laying there on that landing, and it also had a rattlesnake skin. You know how they shed their skin? It had a rattlesnake skin around its neck. So I'm assuming at some point after this thing died, maybe the snake bit it and it died and it couldn't eat it. Maybe the snake just used it to shed its skin.
Yeah, it might have just been a comfortable spot.
I show you this side because the other side, I'll show you the other side, but I like this side better than the other side.
Yeah.
See, it was laying this side up, right? It was laying that side up, and it's pretty fragile.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
No, remember that cartoon Ren and Stimpy?
Yes. That's what I thought you meant.
Yeah, that's why we named it Stimpy.
Yeah.
And so the funny part of the story for me is that when I found this thing, see, I've always been a bone collector, antlers, bones, whatnot. I have an eye for that. I know it's a bit morbid, but anyways, the funny part of the story for me is that when I found Stimpy, you would think I found a pot of gold because my buddy just remembers he's way up out of the hole, and he says, man, I thought you found something cool, because when I found this, I went, whoa, no way, and I yelled my buddy's name, dude. You're not gonna believe this. You know what I mean? So he thought I found some gold, because that was all that was on his mind. But anyways,
that was a rude awakening for him, I'm sure, when you handed that to him out the hole.
Now, have you?
yeah, he was like, what the F? That's what you're excited about? I'm like, yeah.
Have you ever had that looked at? Is it like ancient, or is it modern? You know, new.
Oh,
how long does it take?
I mean, that thing, that Stimpy right there is probably 30 years old. You know, it'd probably been down there for a good 5-10 years when I found it.
So you got to be at least vintage to be for mummification to happen, huh?
No, I was just wondering, was it like 1,000 years old or something? Who knew?
Oh, no,
maybe.
No, because the hole wasn't 1,000 years old. So
that's
the
true.
hole was probably 100 years old.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
So no telling really how, but you know how things preserve down in the cool and the, you know.
Yeah.
Also, after I got over the excitement of finding that thing with the snake skin around its neck, there was that landing, and then there was a dark hole in front of me, same size as the tunnel I was in. So I thought, okay, well, I'll see what's in there. Well, that turned out to be a big, giant cavern, and I wanted to explore it, but the problem is I'd have never gotten out of it because it was a 10-foot drop off down to the bottom of it. So I would have had no way out if I went down in.
Unless somebody brought you a rope and handed you a rope down or something, yeah. Or took one with you. Yeah, 10-foot drop. That's a little scary to drop. You know, wow. Yeah, you got to be 10. Yeah.
Well, it would have been a big deal getting down in it, but getting out, that would have been the problem.
Exactly.
I can fall 10 feet, but I can't jump 10 feet.
Exactly, man.
It is hard getting out of there sometimes.
Yeah, dude. Well, if you got people on top, it's not so bad, I guess.
They would have had to call search and rescue or something, because my buddy was a big guy and he couldn't even fit in the hole. So.
Right. And nobody wants to have to call 911, so I totally feel that, man.
That's why he was mad at me. You know, when I got out, he was pissed off at me because I put him in that situation.
Hey, it looks like all
it's chupacabra.
All things silver rolled in.
We got all things silver. Zoltan showed up. 3D Woodworks is here. 3D Woodworks says he's going to a men's group, so he'll just be listening in. Stacker Sticker Dividend Maker said, why wasn't it just bones? I guess that skin just mummifies itself. That's weird.
Stacker they're like perfect.
He's a professional faller.
Like just the right amount of humidity or dryness or whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, you were in the desert, right? So, you know what I meant to what I meant to ask you about that was, do prospectors get territorial? Like, in other words, if you go to somebody else's area, do they get territorial and they start like?
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, tell us about that.
Look, if it's claimed, absolutely, you should. You're allowed there. They don't own the land; they just own the claim. You can camp there. You can shoot off fireworks, whatnot. You know, have a party, but you can't prospect on their claim. Now, if you're just out in the BLM like we were most of the time, we weren't on anyone's claims. It was a free for all. People were still territorial, and my buddy was the worst because we would go out to this place called Old Dale Mining District. It was out across the highway from the 29 Palms Marine Base. And anyways, you're out there on this gravel road right out in the desert, and you go for about 10 miles way out there, and then you'll hook around these little mountains, and then you'll go up that draw and around the corner and down there a couple more miles. Well, the whole time, my buddy, he would stop every once in a while if we were on a high point where he could look around, and he was looking around for people that might be following us.
Yeah, I would imagine that's the case. You know, your locals would be not too happy about some Californians coming into Arizona to take their gold, you know?
Well, this was in California, but
Oh,
um,
sorry.
yeah, 29 Palms Marine Base, 29 Palms, California.
Yes. Yes. I thought before you said you went to Southern Arizona, and that's what kind of triggered that in my mind. And we got a little bit farther away from that, but
No, I understand. I got you. Yeah.
yeah.
But the area I lived in, I actually lived in Landers. Okay. Landers is a little, back in the day, it was like the meth capital around there.
Hmm.
And I never delved into any of that, but it was unincorporated. It was all desert, sand, roads. I lived in a little cabin, just about a mile and a half from the BLM and from the Marine base, one of the borders of the Marine base. And there's a place there called Giant Rock. There's this big freestanding rock. It's world famous in that area. There was a lot of history there. If you ever get a chance, Google Giant Rock, Landers, California, or Google the Integratron, and you'll come upon some really interesting content.
Cool.
But that was my backyard.
So, Vegas, was that a little mini gold pen you printed up here while we were talking?
Yeah, he's got one in red.
Care of.
Look at that, huh? You just
I
did that.
would want red, but then I started making it, and then he started talking about silver. I already had the red made. I figured he would want red.
So yeah, thank you, man. You're awesome. That thing is beautiful. What is that, like a
How do you just
2-incher?
whip something out like that quick?
Yeah, you did right there.
My wife
Right
always
there.
says,
How do you do it though? I mean,
well,
you put a picture in the machine. You take a picture, and it just copies the picture with plastic.
There's a bunch of computer. Well, there's a app that has all sorts of stuff that you can, like, you look it up, and it's pretty much people have already come up with this shit.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it's like a file sharing thing.
Like, you just look it up, and then this is what it comes up with. So you can pick one of these, and you hit print, and you're good to go.
Are they very spendy, those machines?
This one was a good chunk of change. But like this little gold pan right here probably cost like not even 2 cents. I don't know. Cheap.
Wow.
What was it? It was let's see. It was 6 grams. So let's do the math.
6
Like
grams.
15 cents. It was like 15 cents to make that.
Wow.
That's cool. Thank you, Nick. I mean, Vegas. That's great. I like it a lot.
I'll charge LBS 30 cents. I double up, and life is good.
No, I'm gonna tip you 70. So I got a book for you.
Oh shit! So I already changed.
Right on.
It's just fascinating to me. I mean, I saw a video where a guy was showing his printer printing, and it just, to me, it's just like so Star Trek or something, you know? I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's got like that the cable, the plastic spools. You put it on there, and then Vegas can like take a whole bunch of colors at once, and then the computer just starts at the bottom, and then starts is extruding hot plastic that cools immediately in the shit, and it moves back, zip, zip, back, up and down, all around.
It's crazy.
It's cool to watch. I wish he would do a short, like a sped up short of something being made. That'd be fun to watch.
Yeah.
It actually has a camera in there and everything. Like, if I put a micro USB card in there, it'll do like a time lapse video of it.
Yeah.
I just haven't done that. There's a lot of that shit on YouTube. I just don't.
You don't get involved in making up those things, those videos. You don't get involved in that anymore.
Yeah, Vegas.
That's too much work, man. What do you? That's like content.
Maybe this community, hasn't seen that. Like Ozark Buck hasn't, so he might enjoy it. And so what you're doing is you're bringing things from outside into the community so we can all learn about it, man. Come on, make some content.
Maybe I should see if the printer will print me up some content.
Your Cabal membership really needs it, Nick.
That's funny.
Listen, you got AI. You don't need me anymore. Morning, T-Bird. T-Bird's good. Stopping in here bright and early. T-Bird, you gonna go live with some cooking breakfast or what? What you smacking a package over there again? What is that?
Yeah, you're watching me, but not on the main screen. I see what you're doing. All right. Yeah, no, I got these, and I want to show them to you, man. I spent $19. I got 10 of them from this place. This is not an ad for Sticker Mule. It's just Sticker Mule stuff. Day of the Dead donkey they sent. But yeah, check these out. I peeled one
they
off
don't need
earlier.
an ad. Their ads are everywhere.
Right. Oh yeah.
Some fat magnets.
Baby, acrylics, dude. Yeah, here's one with the peel off. Check it out.
Well, you getting fancy.
Acrylic magnets, dude. Yeah, they were on sale. $19 for 10. So
$2
$2
each.
each.
Lottery, you got acrylic magnets, a new phone.
Yeah, man. Starting to style.
Down. How are you affording all this?
Starting to style. Well, the phone is refurbished, so whatever. My last one was 2 that lasted 3 years. But
well, you ain't making your money at any of those casinos out there, that's for sure.
Why not? I do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not me.
I used to go. They had a few around me in Southern California there, and I used to go like once a year on a Sunday. I would only play the big Wheel of Fortune slot, and I would wait until I was up about $200, and then I would walk out of there. It was the hardest thing to do, but once a year.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I tried to make my own style poker chip, but I don't know if I like it quite yet. It's still a work in progress.
Well, can you do multiple colors on a poker chip, or is that's too small and flat to work with like that? Oh, dude, dude, that's better than a poker chip, man. Now put a magnet on the back of that. Just one of these little crazy glue it.
I was actually thinking of something better. I got to make it thicker though.
Oh, okay.
That's what she said.
That's right. Make it thicker.
Wait,
That's
is
not
Dub
too
here
bad,
again?
though.
That's awesome.
I guess it didn't turn out too bad. And then that's compared to a poker chip.
That's way cool.
Maybe I will run with that. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought.
No,
That's
I like
nice.
it, dude.
I can't see it, but I'm just saying that's nice.
I do the same. No, I'm kidding. No, that really is cool. I'm just playing Vegas.
Yeah, see, I gotta fix the red. I gotta tweak it. This red piece didn't stay on. I knew it wouldn't. So I got.
Hey, we got the
a little bit more.
Humble Stacker rolled in. B. Taylor's here, or maybe they were before. We got OTG, the branch OTG in the house. Zoltan, right on. Good to see you, Zoltan. Vegas said you were here earlier. Let's see. Yeah, right on. All of our usual suspects. Excellent. Now, we were talking yesterday about how we can grow our spectators. Like maybe you guys that are watching right now could share. You can share this video out on your channel. You can even do like a 24-hour share. You don't have to put it on there permanently. You could delete it a few hours later after the show or something. But oh yeah, we're trying to grow our viewers. So maybe you guys could help us do that, or have any ideas. How can we get the show to grow in size is what we've been discussing recently.
It needs to grow.
Yes, that's what she said.
Blaming me.
We're showers. We're not.
Well, I kind of, your shares are lackluster at best, Vegas. They're and you come from the land of shiny, so I expect you to be a little more shiny. So instead of just hey guys, grab a coffee, come watch the show. How about you make a short and you promote it and you build some hype and some excitement and a little bit of glitz, and a whole bunch of glam. How's that? Come on, bro.
That
Come
works
on.
out well. See, like my theory on that
Oh,
is
dear God.
it doesn't like if I watch a short, it doesn't make me want to go watch that channel. I'm sorry, it doesn't like I don't know. If I watch a short today about a live stream that's in 4 days from now, I'm not going to remember it.
I do it like a day before, 2 days before, and then I do it the day of. I save I don't post it on my community post till the day of. That way it pops up again for people to see it, maybe a few hours or a night before. But okay, so not trying, I don't know. All right, so you're just telling me you don't think it works, so why waste your time?
Oh, I'm not. It's posting something 3 or 4 days ahead of time. I don't think is just the key to expansion.
Just tell him you don't want to do it.
No, he already knows that.
Though, it does work if the live stream is already up and you can just go down and click the notify button.
There
If
you
the
go.
live stream's not up, it doesn't do shit.
True. I agree with that.
Hey, you guys,
Absolutely.
another announcement here. I'm sorry, I got to butt in again.
You ought to be.
I'm terrible with that stuff. I mean, I go to, the people I'm subscribed to, I go to their videos, I like them, I leave comments. Usually they'll comment back, all that good stuff, but I don't know how to share the technology. I don't know how to share people's videos, and people share my videos like Mandy Scandy. She shares everyone's videos out, I'll thank her and whatnot, but I guess I'm just an old dog that needs to be forced to learn some new tricks. But I just hope no one ever takes any of that personally,
OBS does.
Well,
Liberty does.
I realize that some of us aren't, internet savvy, YouTube savvy. We don't all understand. We're all, some of us are very new at this. Like, for instance, Ozark Buck. I asked him to share it out, but he's not, like he said, he's not savvy with it. So it's hard to get everyone that's on the same technical skills, I guess. But I think to be on the show, it would be nice if people did share, or at least put something like a post saying, "Hey, I'm going to be on the show. Come hang out and watch. It'll be fun." Yeah, and that way we get to the people that watch you may come and learn about us, that dude and that dude and that dude and this dude.
Like, I could have done that. I could have, like, when I found out you were having me on, I can certainly do that. Put a post up. Hey, everybody, I'm going to be with these guys on this time, and right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Sure.
Yeah,
exactly.
I could have done that. So now I have to explain myself even further. This is all kind of just a hobby to me. And I guess I don't take it as seriously as some other folks do. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
And no bad intended. It's just that's just me.
I agree with you, Ozark. I'm on that same boat, pal. Don't worry.
I help.
Oh, dear God. You're lying, Vegas. You're lying.
Hey, you know what? Liberty, I got to tell you something else here. Okay, you guys, this comment is directed at Liberty. No, I'm not gonna. It's not a roast. Not really.
Oh,
Just something I noticed. Your voice. Okay. There's a guy that lives out in my neck of the. Well, he doesn't live here. His family lives here, but he sells meat in Vegas and other places. But he's from Vegas, and the reason I'm mentioning him is because if you were talking and pretending to be him on the phone to me, I wouldn't know the difference. Your voices and the way you speak, like, identical. And he's from Vegas. Are you born and raised Vegas?
No, I was born in Southern California, in Anaheim,
That
Florida.
must be a hippie from California then. An
But-
old hippie.
But I did, my family moved out here when I was like 4, and then I lived here for quite a few years. And then when my parents got divorced at 11, I moved back to California for a few years. And then I moved back here. And then when I was 22, I moved back out to California for a few years. And then I moved back here. So, yeah, I've lived back and forth my whole life between Vegas and Southern California.
Damn it. I was trying to establish a Vegas accent.
Oh. Maybe just a whole bunch of weed and smashing too many beer cans against my head when I was young.
speak up.
Hey, have you ever had those guys knock on your door though? Those people that drive around in the truck selling that meat?
Oh yeah, for sure. Swan. I think it's called Swan, right? Or that's one
Yeah,
of them.
that's the go-to name for sure. But
And there's
I
like,
guess there's a lot of those outfits though.
yeah, like
Small time.
Oklahoma or Ohio, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen those trucks that they come around.
Well,
And it's,
this guy I was speaking of, he goes to Texas. He hits the major. You know, it's so funny hearing him lay down his business routine to me, though. You know, he won't even go to this neighborhood. These are the neighborhoods you go to, and you know what I mean. It's interesting.
right
Taylor
on.
says Omaha Steaks. Omaha Steaks. My sister sent me some of their stuff. That shit is really good. And what is cool is I've met the owner of Omaha Steaks, and the dude's like his 80s, and he says he still works. He says he can't
Wow.
retire. Said he broke his arm not too long ago because he got kicked by a cow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What game was he playing?
Craps.
All right.
Hey, he was. He's a cool old bastard. He
Tough
used to
old
come
boy.
out like for the rodeo and stuff, but I forgot what he was out for the last time. But yeah, he's awesome dude. Like I've met some people and some excuse me, I've met some people and I wouldn't associate with their products or anything like that, but with him I definitely would.
So how was the owner of Pornhub a nice guy or?
I mean he wasn't bad.
Oh,
He
I
was sort
know.
of a jerk off.
You said Pornhub. I thought you were talking about Omaha Steak guy. Wait a minute.
I was extrapolating what he was saying.
Oh no. Okay. All right.
He switched it up.
I'm a
hold
little
the
slow
chat
on the
down for a
uptake,
second,
but I
guys.
come around to it.
Hold everything down, guys. I gotta let the dog out. So behave. It's Saturday morning, not Monday night.
Don't let the dog out.
LBS, can you manage to hold the channel down? Blue Collar, I think he's on Whatnot right now. He's been quiet this morning.
Oh man.
Yeah, I
When
can
do we
hold it
get-
down. Dude, I can nail it down anytime. Let's go.
Is
What do you mean?
Liberty gone?
I all the hard hitting questions like, do prospectors are they territorial? That was a hard hitting question.
No, that was a great question, and I wanted to actually say a little more on that. Yes, absolutely. There's like Ozark Buck said, there's claims. I've actually learned how to put, stake a claim, and there's different types of claims too. But yeah, basically, if you ever go out there and you see a post or a piece of white PVC or some type of marker that's sticking up out of the ground with rocks piled around the bottom of it, if you will go over to it, and it's okay to go over and it's okay to touch it. Somewhere on there will be a card. It's usually like plastic laminated or another protected box. Sometimes people use like Altoid boxes and put it in a plastic bag, you know, just all rudimentary, crude kind of stuff. Sometimes it's really nice, done very well, depending on the prospector that made the claim. But and there will be the paperwork telling you where it starts and where their claim ends, so that you don't go there and start to dig in that claim. Like Ozark Buck said, you can use the land, it's not theirs, but you can't pull minerals out of that land because that portion is theirs because of the claim. And
Now,
believe about the interaction. Yeah, if you're out there and you're digging around on someone's claim, and then they roll up on you, dude, claim jumpers could get shot. I'm serious. Claim jumpers.
Very well said. I could not have explained it better. Good job.
Is there an official agency that registers these claims, or is it just like, hey, this is my land now, get off?
No, you go through a process, paperwork process. You fill it all out. You've got to actually go out there and do like surveying yourself, to get, and you've got to find the map. You've got to show exactly where your claim exists. You have to submit that with an application. Then they look at it, they mark it, they notarize all that bullshit. They take care of it, and there's a fee. There's a fee for it, and you have to keep doing this every. I think it's once a year. It depends on where you live and what mining district you're in, and of course what land you're on, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you guys want to learn. Jeff Williams, I know he's wild. He's worse than I am. He's obnoxious, but he's
he'll
very
walk
smart.
you right through it.
Yeah, he's got videos on exactly how to do it. So yeah.
No, but,
And you
but what
like
is
where I was, it
public
was.
land? Is it private land? Whose land?
I was just going to say where I was in Southern California, it was all Bureau of Land Management, which is public land. It's not necessarily like a state forest or anything like that. It's BLM, they call it. If you go to their sites, you can find BLM land near you.
Yeah, you might come up with something different if you Google BLM, though.
BLM. I'm not good with those abbreviations.
Yeah, there's so many different ones. You
Don't tell me. I don't want to hear it. Bureau of Land Management is what it's called. I don't think we should have to pay for any of that stuff, but you know, if we didn't, someone has to oversee it, or there'd be 6 guns blazing everywhere out there on those claims, you know?
Yeah. What are you cutting into there, LDS?
I got a package or an envelope.
You just reminded me of something. Give me a minute. I've got to walk away for a second.
Littlefoot. Yeah, I guess we lost both Vegas and Blue Collar. So we're here, you and I, Ozark, and I want to show this to you. Let's see what the chat's saying before I open this up. Let's see here.
What are you opening?
Let's see. Black Lives Splatter. What the hell? Come on. Yeah, way too much, Branch OTGN. Not all the... okay. No doubt. I thought this was America. These guys don't seem to have trailer trash, cool American accents. Oh, sorry about that, Cancela. Yeah.
What you mean, trailer park accent?
I think Cancela just doesn't know how to recognize a trailer park accent, because if anybody has one, it's me. So, wow. Pretty far out there, Cancela. Good try.
Yeah,
good try there. Good try, but you missed the mark big time. Brad, they are panning clubs that maintain claims for members. Yeah, that too. And yes. Silver Slip Bleeders Lives Matters. Oh, I see. That's how that joke originated. I gotcha. Okay. Anyways, good to see you, T-Bird. Right on. Bonnie and Clyde. All right, let's get back to the screen here. Yeah. Here we go. I think Littlefoot's still here. Is Littlefoot still here? Did you guys see him in there? Let's see. Oh, Chris in Virginia's here. Oh, LB, there you go. LBS only has a single white accent. Actually, it's double wide. You guys are off today.
Who's off today? No, I got to work today.
Let's see. No, I think Littlefoot fell out. All right, well, screw it. I'm going to show it anyways. I don't care. But it'd be cool if he was here. Anyways, this is from Littlefoot.
All right,
He was here.
Yeah, he was.
Again, I'm back.
Everybody left? I left. Everybody left? I don't blame you.
I'm back.
Hey, we got 22 people in here. Thanks for being in here this morning, guys.
Okay, we got a letter from Littlefoot. If you guys want to, oh, this is cool. Look at this. He's got really nice stationery. He put his logo on there. It says Littlefoot Silver Stacking. I want to thank you again for your interest in my videos. It is very kind of you. Your support and that of the stacking community are what keeps me motivated to continue posting content. I'm glad I met you on YouTube. Keep up the great work. Your friend, Stephen T. Littlefoot Silver Stack. Heck yeah. Right on, Littlefoot. Thank you. And he sent me some slaps, man. A couple of them. Check these out.
Tell you what, Littlefoot, he has that AI down better than you do, pal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Where do you think I learned?
Hey, congratulations to Cajun Bullion. He won Littlefoot's giveaway.
He sure did. Heck yeah, Cajun's awesome.
I got my comment in. I couldn't comment under that video. It was a short. He loaded late last night.
Oh,
midnight, right? Midnight.
It's kind of weird how that works, or doesn't work, I should say. Yeah, that's cool. Right on. Heck yeah. Thanks, Littlefoot. I love him very much. He won a contest on the roast. And so did Big Poppy, right. And so did Silver and Cigars. And did Vegas, did you ever even give your prize away? I can't remember. I started falling asleep waiting for you to crack.
I ended up giving up, and I gave in to Silver and Cigars. I thought it was Silver Sleuth's comment, but it was actually Silver and Cigars' comment.
Oh, that's right. Silver and Cigars got both of you guys over there.
How were you guys to lose? Like what was giving in? What did you do, Vegas?
Basically, I just gave up.
Oh, okay. What if you didn't give up? Then how else would you have lost that night?
Yeah, what could we have said?
No, I'm honestly, I didn't understand what reaction you were supposed to have, or
it was just any reaction to what people were saying would make you lose.
Like if you got defensive about it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like when I listened back, I actually found a section where I did react in the very beginning. When somebody said, who said it? Stewart said, the funky lighting on stage is to hide the fact that you don't have any silver. And I was like, what are you talking about? Silver over here and there.
Talk about Willis.
So I've got a question for you, Ozark Buck. Or actually, a request. Could you show, if you don't mind, maybe getting close to those bags of pay dirt you have and going down the shelves and telling us who and how much grams were in each of those?
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Kind of like a big pay dirt extravaganza shout out. How's that? And please maximize him, Vegas.
I'm freaking busy.
Please, Vegas, please.
Jesus.
I'm just making sure there isn't something stupid laying up there with someone's information on it or whatnot.
All right, he's big.
Oh boy. Okay, I'll do the best I can. I've got my phone plugged into an extension cord, so it's so it doesn't die. All right. Okay, can you guys see these on the top?
Can you guys see those?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna move this antler. So starting on the left at the I'm sorry, you guys, the legs of the tripod are getting me. Okay. So the bag on the far left is a troubled one bag, as is the one on the right. Those are his custom cloth bags that Creed made him. But this was a Wizards Horde silver, gold, and turquoise. Got a lot of interesting things in it. And I believe this was a 1 gram bag. Now, what I did, there's no actual pay dirt in these other than the pay dirt I use for my pay dirt bags. But I've gone through all these in the sacks, and I've extracted the gold already, and I just filled them up with sand, with material so they'd look good. But anyways, so there's a couple from Troubled One there, and you get these little, I guess you call them dog tags type things, and the mini pans. There's some James Culver. Can you guys see that? Am I still on?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a couple of Culver bags. I'm going to be doing a video on this Red Mountain bag.
Cool.
Pretty soon coming up.
That was half the gold I showed, who came out of a pink James Culver bag, and it's called Ghost Town Pay Dirt. Is that Ghost Town?
Yeah, that's actually a Ghost Town Red Mountain. And I think that's a fairly easy bag to pan. Oh, and also James, last year here, he was Pay Dirt Seller of the Year, according to Miller Prospecting Show.
Wow.
He won Pay Dirt Seller of the Year.
Excellent. He deserves it. He's awesome, man.
Yeah, and his ROIs are incredible. His return on investment. Like, it's a half gram bag, but you're always going to get more from most of us than a half gram. But his bag,
mine was like 0.6. It was like a fat bag. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. And James and Chris, Troubled One, they're both really great guys. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there's a Tuesday Tailings I won on Miller's show. Can you guys see this? I should probably adjust this down. There's a gold pan and suntan. Metally Corrupted. Are you guys familiar with J-Dog from Metally Corrupted?
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I bought this bag from him a long time ago. I'm holding out. I just don't want to pan it for some reason. I know it's a difficult to pan, but that's not why. Just kind of sentimental there, that one. Here's a Bear Prospecting. I won 3 of these bags just like this. This is a 1/4 gram. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. That was a gram. This was a gram. They're all basically gram bags. Except for this one over here is a 1/4, and this one's a 1/4 gram. This Troubled One bag, it's got the purple dirt in it. He got some purple, naturally purple dirt. He didn't put watercolor in it or anything. Oh, here we go. Maybe we can see it. I don't know if you can tell, but that pay dirt's purple. Pretty neat. I'm going to have a video coming up in, well, the not too distant future. And you're going to see this on that video, okay? You guys see that?
What is that?
It's
Yeah,
a rock that I painted gold. Okay?
Oh, okay.
It's called the Lucky Nugget 2. So watch out for that on one of my upcoming videos in the not too distant future, but it might be a week or 2. Just remember you saw that here first. That's all.
Okay.
The video will explain. I got some poker chips. Oops. I got some poker chips down here from a few channels. That's my poker chip collection so far. There's some gold. There's some gold hiding in the corner over there.
I got one to send you to there, Buck.
Nice. I'm going to have some made too myself. I just haven't gotten around to it. It's probably pretty easy to do. Just get on the internet and, Google it. Google it. My sticker board. Hey, do you guys ever get 7s in here?
Oh yeah, 7. Yeah, I've known her for a couple of years now. Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
I call her my right-hand lady.
Cool. I got her poker. She sent me a poker chip and a sticker there and a nice card. And I was watching one of her videos and she had said, hey, if you want sticker, email me. So I did that. And I sent her something back. It's on the way. Stickers. Oh, hey, there's Mandy's bag. Again, I just put some of my own pay dirt in it for the shelf.
And it came with Dark Lord, right?
What?
It came with the Dark Lord.
Lord Shadow.
Or Lord Shadow. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Lord, okay.
Yeah,
Lord
it came
Shadow.
with the Lord Shadow stuff to benefit the Green Star veterans.
Yeah, that was I started watching the second part of that video, and I got to the part right before the show came on where we had to go, and where you were starting to put stuff into that. That's really cool, man. You were putting your own little kind of stickers and little fun stuff.
Yeah, a little piece of something from here and there, and then I added a little piece of something from like some of the other folks in the community that probably won't get the bag. They won't. I mean, It's only floating around for a year, and you got to figure it's going to take a week per person to process it and ship it back out, choose someone who's next, etc.
Oh, easily a couple weeks, probably. But that's such a cool idea, and how fun. So you guys actually add a little bit of gold, and then the next person pans it out to see how much is in.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to add anything, but people are adding things to it. That was the idea, the premise. And so you don't necessarily have to add gold. I mean, not everyone's got gold laying around, but yeah, what he says in his original video is to add something that's personal to you. So for me, really, it was the silver, not the silver dollar, but the dollar coin that I put in there, and the geodes that I find at my pond over here.
Right on.
Those are my big personal ones. Yeah, Creed also you can get one of these tumblers from Creed. Originally, this tumbler came with just the troubled one.
The tumbler, you mean like a rock tumbler? I can't see it. Or like a cup. Oh, I think we lost Ozark.
Looks like his camera froze up.
Yeah. Oh, there. Okay, I see the tumbler. It's actually like a drink cup. Gotcha. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Boogeyman got him.
Yeah, he'll get back.
He's got his slaps on the tumbler, it looks like.
So I want to ask you guys, and also I want to ask the chat. Have you, either of you, and also the chat, ever panned for gold?
You know, one time I had a fake gold mine in Arizona.
Well, that's cool. That's doing it.
I mean, it was like an old, so-called mine site or whatever. And, we were with the kids. We were out there in Arizona and did it like
Heck
that.
yeah.
But,
That's awesome. That's how it starts. That's what started. When I was a kid, Knott's Berry Farm Amusement Park in Buena Park, California. Calico Ghost Town they have there. And, or Calico Gold Mine or something like that. It's like a part of the park. And, they had big troughs, and you walk up there, and, they give you a little vial and a pan, and you just scoop some dirt, and there's water running, and you just pan. And I think I was like 6, 7 years old, and got myself a little bit of gold. And sparked my interest for the rest of my life.
yeah, that's pretty cool how they do that. And that's what it was, too. It was set up for the kids. But we're there and we're with the kids, so we're kind of participating.
Hold on. How about you, Nick?
OBS is a big kid. No, I've never panned for gold.
Mm.
It seems like it'd be an interesting, fun thing.
It really is,
for
man.
gold, but he has dug for nuggets.
Yeah, that's for sure. You don't have to dig for those anymore. They just come in a jar.
Oh shit! So let's see if what the chat said here. Silver Sleuth P pans for comments. Silver States or I'm sorry, Staker Stacker Dividend Maker. She says, "I'd love to try it for real, like at a river." Oh, hell yeah, dude! Flip over. You've got a Nocta. Or wait, is that somebody else who told me that? It's a metal detector, Nocta Simplex, I think it's called. A really nice one, high dollar one. I think that was that's you, Staker Stacker, right? Zoltan says I've panned once. Right on, Zoltan. Razbobo says no, or Razbobo, no, gold is allergic to me. What the fuck? That's hilarious. I've heard the other way around, but now I'm kind of sad, Razbobo. Only at a tourist place in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Right on. That's cool. Staker Stacker. William E. He says Knott's Berry Farm too. So heck, oh yeah. Oh, I think William E. is from. I think he's from La Habra. So yeah, he just lives a hop, skip, and a jump away from the Knott's Berry Farm. I love that chicken, Mrs. Knott's chicken dinner restaurant. Oh my god, heck yeah. Brancho TG, and he says nope, someone else pans for me. Yeah, and I think that was it. Yeah. So far. Oh wait, here's some more. Humble says, I have panned Culver's bags. Right on, dude. Yeah, Humble Stacker, he's way into it. And that's what I started watching Humble, subscribe. And then I did get into panning. I have watched A3 Sky Warrior for the whole time I've been on YouTube creating content. A3 Sky Warrior and I became friends at least 2 years ago. And he's a great dude, and he's always panning. And that's how I learned about like James Culver. And of course, I won on his 500 giveaway, subscriber giveaway, that bag of, or that honey bear full of pay dirt, which was super cool. And so Humble definitely turned me on to, I think, Ozark Buck. I'm pretty sure he did. He says he's panned Culver's bags, always worth it. I have some GNS coming, be here Monday. Gold, I don't know what GNS stands for. Maybe you could type that out. Vegas, or All Things Silver says, at Vegas, I have the set of those 2.5 ounce angel swords from Costco. Need a display stand made for them. Oh, there you go. Do you make display stands, Vegas? And Silver Cigar says, yo, good to see you, Silver.
I could. I'll have to see. Have them email me and let me know what you're looking. Send me an email. My email is in my channel description. I do still have a channel description. I just don't have much of a channel anymore.
Hey, I don't know what happened there, you guys. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's all good. You're back.
My
It's
phone's
just me yakking.
My phone's at 100%. Where did I leave off? I was on the shelves, right?
Yeah. You were up on the tumbler.
Oh, okay. Tumbler. That's probably about where it cut off. And then I was wrestling this crystalline silver, trying not to knock it off the shelf because I wanted to show you this. This is from Metally Corrupted. This bag, the naughty list. Little pay dirt bag.
Right on.
Oh, he made this too. He poured this for me. I sent him some copper. He calls it the anomaly bar, I guess, because of the texture, the way it turned out on top.
Yeah, copper wrinkles like that. T-Bird pours a lot of copper about that size, and yeah, it looks like very similar size. But yeah, it wrinkles up or on the bottom, I guess. I don't know, somewhere it wrinkles, and yeah, that happens quite a bit, I think.
Yeah, it wrinkles on the top, and I got a T-Bird bar. It's pretty awesome.
Man, This thing's it's almost a pound. Pretty cool.
Very cool. I like copper. Kappa. Go over to check
and then
out.
of course, Superwoman. Creed made that too.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That's about it for the shelves. I'm gonna see if I can get this back in the stand.
Well, it looks like Humble verified who GSN is, and he says, or GNS. He says Gold Nugget Sales. That's Brian Thomas. So if you guys are interested in picking up Peter, Gold Nugget Sales as well. And Branch OTG, and he says, so is panning the same as poor people buying scratch offs? Well, no, not really, because it's actually guaranteed a certain amount. You might even get a little extra. So no, it's a guaranteed thing, as long as you're good at panning. Oh, Humble Stacker says his daughter just panned a trebled one bag last weekend. Right on, man. Your daughter's into it too. Very cool, Humble. Oh, and congratulations,
Liberty,
Humble.
especially if you're buying a guaranteed pay dirt bag, then you're guaranteed this much. Sure, you're going to lose a few dollars on it plus shipping, but at least you're getting, typically good sellers, you'll get an 80% minimum ROI, and so you play with it, you put it away, but you've got that 80% tucked away. So
yeah, think of the 20% as premium.
Yeah.
We all pay
exactly.
Right, so
that's exactly what it is. Of course there's a premium. These people are packaging there, and then but it's a fun thing. Like I said, they put in really cool, strange, neat things in the bag as well. I actually got like a little rubber like a plastic bee from A3 Skyward, because he also is an apiarist, which beekeeper. It's just like fun stuff. It came in a honey bear, like he sent me honey too, and another one. So I got 2 honey bears, one full of honey, one full of pay dirt. That was super cool.
That's his trademark, pay dirt there. Yeah. Because of the bee thing, because he's a beekeeper.
Exactly. It's a great way to share with the community, to get, your name out there, and showing it off, and people pan it and make videos and content out of it. It's a lot of fun, man. My goal is to actually go dig up some dirt and find some gold out here in the El Dorado Canyon and have some Liberty Bleeds pay dirt, man. One day I'm going to do it. That's a dream for sure. I want to do it.
Well, that's the ultimate. Yeah. If you can actually find enough of your own gold to make your pay dirt with it, it's the gold you found. But you've got to be on a super rich spot to be able to do that. Like Yukon Alley. Have you guys ever watched any of her stuff? Yukon Alley she only sells once a year, but man, you get a chance, you buy a bag from her, because you'll end up getting like a 200% ROI. Typically.
Wow.
And that, and
Wow.
she is finding that gold with big equipment, you know, big dozers. She's a full blown. I mean, she's Gold Rush without the drama. Really, is what it is. If you want my opinion.
Stacker Staker, a dividend maker, is wondering what a high bank is. Like a high bank. Would you please explain that to him, Ozark?
Oh, a high banker.
Yeah.
A high banker is a machine. I call it a machine. You'll be on the bank of a creek or a river, let's say, and you'll set it up, and it'll look like that. Some are a little different looking. It'll look like my recirculating sluice / high banker. And what you'll do is you'll have a water pump right down in the water, pumping water up to the machine there, and then you're shoveling your material up into the hopper in the top, and it's classifying it, and then it's falling down, running across your riffles, and so it's just another device used to collect gold.
Heck yeah. And I might add,
gravity fed sleuth, in other words, like.
Yeah, well, it vibrates. Or okay. Well, no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. But water, it's got a lot of interaction with the water. A high banker will have sprayers. Like mine's just pumping it out of the tub, the water, and it's simply coming out at the top of the hopper and flowing down and washing the stuff. I'll work it with my hands, you know, as I'm shoveling the bigger items in there. But the high banker it's more intense with the water. It'll have spray bars and it'll really run the material a lot faster, and you can just shovel that stuff in and wash those rocks in case there's any little gold on them.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, like you said, with your hand, you can push down if the water or the dirt clumps up a little bit, and it just feeds it, and it catches it in a grating. All the little gold will go into the grate on the way down, and then when you're done, you turn all the water off. Basically, pick that up, the grate, real carefully. You get it over like a bucket or a pan where you can contain it, and then you pull the grate off, and then underneath there's going to be all little bits of gold, like even fine, like micro powder gold, even, and nuggets trapped in there as well. So what I was talking about the vibration one, that's what I'm interested in. There's another type of high banker. It's called a dry washer. And it literally
the dry washer, right? And that's all we really used in California there, because obviously I think it rained one time at my place in 3 years one time. So the dry washer, my buddy had an old bellows type too, and it ran on a 12 volt, but it's got a bellows like you would stoke a fire with those old bellows, It's got that underneath the tray where the riffle pan is to catch the gold. And because of the action, there's a counterweight, and it's kind of going ka-thump, 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 and all that silt and everything is working through it and down, and it's got the classifier on the top. I love running a dry washer. Water's more efficient, though. You're going to lose more gold with a dry washer than you will with water. But I love them. They're fun. They're a blast.
But out here in the desert, we don't have water. I mean, what are you going to bring 10 gallons of jugs in the back of your car? I do that to sample. But
we never did that. Me and my buddy, we'd go up into a canyon somewhere, and we'd hoss up. We'd get the dry washer set up, and we'd run as much dirt as we could, and we'd bring a bunch of buckets home to play with at home. But yeah, we didn't use water out in the field. I'm just saying that given the opportunity,
water's the way to go.
Yeah, it always is. But I miss running the dry washer. I really do. It was a lot of fun.
It makes a lot of dust flying in the air, of course, but yeah, still, you're out in the middle of the desert. It's not a big deal. It's not a crazy amount of dust.
Usually there's a little breeze, and you can just pick which side of the machine or whatever to stand around it.
Exactly.
You can avoid that, or you can wear a mask.
Yeah. I'll breathe the dirt. Thank you.
I don't know. Somewhere out there in the YouTube world, there's someone that's probably allergic to dirt.
Yeah, I don't mind a little red clay boogers. That's all right.
It was a lot of fun because what we did, now I've never really seen anyone do this on any, I've never seen any YouTubers do this. I guess maybe it's the way the tray was in his dry washer, my buddy's dry washer. But so we get all done with a run. We'd run like 2 full buckets, take about 15 minutes. Then it was the next guy's turn. So you'd take the tray out and you sit down and you put that tray across your knees, and then you would put your hand under there and tap the very first, second, and third riffles. You could tap the dirt away, and you could see right away if you were finding gold. In other words, you didn't need water. You didn't need to pan it or anything. You could say, oh yeah, look, bro, look, and then he'd come over and go, you. But that was pretty neat, I thought. We didn't need water at all to see if we were finding gold.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it looks like
you couldn't sit there and play with it on your lap all day, though, because the next guy in line was waiting with his buckets. You know what I mean? But it was a quick peek. Do a quick peek on it.
Right on. I saw back earlier, Littlefoot actually did CB open this. Yeah, thank you so much, Littlefoot. Right on, dude. Very cool of you. And I got one of these to send you to as well. Heck yeah. Looks like OTG and Blue Collar Stacker are raising hell or something in the comments here. I don't know what's going on. I can't read that.
Just having some fun. It's all good. OTG's cool.
Somebody's
I figured that too. That
OTG's just breaking balls about panning, so I was just giving it back to him a little bit.
Good. Well, good.
All in good fun.
Yeah, right on, right on.
He's gonna jack off and then he's gonna go back to work.
Okay. Well, that sounds about right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Isn't that his work though?
Yeah, I was gonna make a comment about kitty pee, but I didn't want to fuck up the algorithm in the chat.
Thank you.
He said BCS is triggered. Send him a slap. I think he wants to be slapped. You little freak.
Oh, dude, I'm not triggered, man. You haven't seen me triggered.
It's like people think that I got triggered. They don't realize what triggered is.
Well, we just saw you got triggered last Monday night, Blue Collar. What are you talking about?
It's not even like I don't consider like that type of stuff being triggered. I don't know.
Who you telling to chill? You telling me to chill?
It's just all
as chill as it gets, dude.
Well, because everyone gets triggered over nothing nowadays. This new age we live in, right?
Exactly.
It's just triggered. Like I don't know definition of people's definition of triggered.
That word is as gay as
triggered would be if you said something to somebody and they snapped back at you angrily. You definitely triggered them.
That's what I thought it meant.
We used to call like pissing someone off. I don't really like to use
right. No, I know that's new. That's new lingo, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, you pissed them off.
We are trying to appeal to the younger crowd as well, so I thought we'd be hip and use the word.
Younger crowd. The youngest in our crowd is probably 45.
You.
Yeah, exactly.
You.
See, like I don't like people think like triggered, but it's just like if I get smart, if I be a smart ass back to somebody, they're like, "Oh, you're triggered." I'm like, "No, I'm just talking shit back." That's what we call it. Talking
it's
shit.
The way. I think it's in the way. Like you have to hear it. It's in the way. It's in your voice if you're triggered or not. Like you could say, "Oh, Brad, you're a douchebag," and I'll come back and say, "Oh yeah, right, your mama," or something, right? But I wasn't triggered. I was just defending back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you were triggered, you would really be excited and pissed off all at the same time, and you'd be serious. And I don't know.
I think like if you're triggered, I think like you pout, like somebody pouting, and they like, I don't know.
No, that's called butthurt.
That's what
Ozark Dictionary. I should make a dictionary. I'm probably dead wrong on all this too. Don't take my word for anything.
Oh, that's what I consider trigger. Like if somebody gets
OTG's a little butthurt right now.
If somebody gets
butthurt, then you gonna fuck me up, OTG?
Oh, that's what I left out of that in the roast, I always think of cool things to say like 2 days later, and
Yeah, me too.
so and that just reminded me the butthurt subject we just got on. I was gonna say something like, and I forgot to, or the show ended before I could, but I was gonna say something like, "Well, do you want me to pick you up a Whataburger and some French fries?"
Oh, I got you. Huh?
Yeah,
That's
that
funny.
wasn't worth it. All that explaining for the punchline there, but
Like,
So
I think if somebody's butt hurt, I think that means they're triggered. That's my thinking of it. I'll be in Vegas next year. Say some shit like that to my face. Okay.
well, I
uh-oh.
guess so. I guess that, yeah, they're kind of the same thing. You're right.
I was like, he's triggered. Now he wants to fight. See, that's what I think is trigger. Like when
He's
somebody wants
very
to fight.
triggered. Very triggered.
Like when you start talking shit and then somebody wants to fight, that's what I think is triggered. Like if you can talk shit and you can talk shit back, then that's not triggered. That's just talking shit. But then when you want to fight, then that's triggered.
Yeah, okay.
Does that make
And
sense?
I'm not the type that likes to banter like that and insult people. Like the people I hang out with day to day, which isn't any. But anyways, what am I trying to say here? I don't know. I just don't. It's not in my nature to try to insult you like that, even if you're my buddy. Like we would, like, here's
no
an
fun.
insult. Me and my prospecting buddy are out dry washing. It's my turn, and I find a big old gold nugget, right? And I go, "Hey, Joe, check it out." And he comes over and looks at it, and he'll go, You mother," you know what I mean? Like that,
Yeah.
but
See, this is like the only place that OTG can go. Wait, did I say OTG? Not OTG. What was I thinking?
me?
No, who's the one that's triggered?
OTG. Yeah.
Oh, it is OTG. I see. I can't even remember his name because he changes it because he doesn't like people to know who he really is. This is the only place OTG can really go on vacation because there's not too many kids. You know, he probably can't be around kids with his.
Oh man, nah. See, that's really not appropriate at all.
Kick your ass, Vegas.
That's
Huh?
that's pretty insulting and in an inappropriate way, I think.
I think
That's
Stacker Staker just nailed it. He says we need to move this live stream to safe space. Fuck yeah, dude.
Well, none of my
Stacker
videos, you guys. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's it. I just wanted to mention the Stack Attacker wager rolled into this mess, this little train wreck at the here. And good to see you, Saw. Glad you're here, buddy. And Saw has a metal detector as well. Saw, we had a question. I didn't see that you answered it. Littlefoot as well, or maybe you answered. Do you guys pan for gold? Have you ever panned for gold? And Cartier, I want to ask you too.
Yeah, you test pan. If you have hopes of finding gold at any given spot, you don't just start hossing up dirt, right? You do some test pans and see if you find a few specks like you did on that road out there. You know what I mean?
Exactly, and that's
Do
what
a little
we call
research.
Prospecting, sampling.
Exactly.
But you've got to sample in places where it seems like there could be gold because of the geology you've learned and the research you've done on the area, and if there are mines in that area, if there's tailings, if it's a if it's not a gold rich area, then you're wasting your time. I mean,
you got to do a little research for sure, because that's going to increase your odds.
Exactly. Don't get me wrong. You can find gold in Home Depot play sand bags. You can find gold in there. You could probably most likely go out in your yard, and if you're decent at panning, you could dig up and probably find some gold in your own yard. But
after about a ton of earth, you might find a couple of specks. Yes, I agree.
Yep. Gold has proliferated the planet. There's gold everywhere, but those areas that are rich are where your work will actually benefit you. And even then, it's become more like a hobby. I mean, I see a lot of these guys go out, and they probably spend $1,000 to go out in the desert, stay, camp a couple nights, the gas, the time, the equipment they bought. It's hard to judge how much it really cost them, but they're only, if they pick up a couple of nuggets worth maybe $100, $200 over 2-3 days, they're not making money. They're losing money. But it's what they like to do. It's fun, and they do have the chance of picking up, finding something big someday, or finding a great spot they can return to and start profiting slowly, and then maybe even staking a claim.
And let me add this, Liberty. Let me add this to that. Well, let me tell you this about that. No, let me add something. It's your effort, you know, it's the effort, and the more material you move, the more chance you're going to, it's going to increase the amount of gold you find if you're in a good spot. But, you know, it's a hobby. And if you come into the hobby, I've had so many people ask me in person about it. Oh, well, how much was in there? You know, all they're thinking about is dollar signs. If that's where your heart is, then don't choose this as a hobby. That's a warning. And then also, if I guaranteed you that right outside this cabin door, about a half a mile straight down in the ground where X meets the spot, that there is a 25-pound solid gold nugget, would it be worth it to try and dig it up? It's a half mile deep. You know what I mean? It's always cost versus what you're going to recover too. So,
and that's how mining companies look at it too. That's why they do the core drills, and then they'll see it's this much per ton in the hard rock. How now we have to crush it? All the expenses that come in there. Is this worth? Is the deposit any good? You know,
they math it.
Yeah,
they do the math,
and they've got a satellite that can like look down into the ground and find deposits now, and yeah, pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah, you have to enjoy it to be in this hobby, to be in any kind of hobby like that, even if you're out looking for arrowheads or raiding old bottle dumps or whatnot. I think, you know, your heart's got to be into it. Or, you know, if you're just out there thinking you're going to find the one item, the holy grail on your first trip, then you probably shouldn't even try.
Right, yeah, for sure. But it looks like, let's see, Littlefoot says, think about it a lot. I live about 35 minutes from Dahlonega, where gold was first found in Georgia. Well, that's very cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I think somebody else said something. Oh wait. Looks like OTG says nobody came to his defense. Yeah, I'm trying to stay out of all this shit. Yeah. Yawn. Love you, OTG. Love you too, Blue Collar. But yeah. Anyways, yawn. Humble Stacker, you're outdoors finding gold in the wild is awesome. Stack Attacker Wager says, I've been in the mines up in Virginia City, Nevada as a youngster. That's super cool. Wow. Littlefoot says he has a metal detector in a pan he's never used. Well, get after it, Littlefoot, man. Dan Hurd triggers other panners. Yeah, I've watched Dan Hurd a little bit. I don't really like him that much. I prefer Jeff over him. And there's some other channels. Is it Three Toes? Yeah, or Two Toes. I watch Two Toes. He's great, old guy. He has a lot of great information, mostly about rivers, which I like to go watch people that are out in the desert because that's where I am, or go to the desert, I should say. Indiana Creek is another one. A3 Skyward Warrior turned me on to as well. Let's see.
Yeah, Indiana's actually he gets gold in his backyard, man. He's got a kick-ass little river right behind his place.
You know where I want to go to? It's about 90 minutes north of here, past Tonopah, a place called Goldfield, Nevada. And Goldfield, Nevada is where it was the richest gold mine of its time ever, or it might even be ever. They pulled out something like $200 billion in like the early 1900s. So that's like, I don't know, it's got to be trillions nowadays. So it was huge. And that town sprang up overnight after they discovered gold there. It was like a resort town. They had like the finest of everything. I mean, and it literally within like a couple of years, they had like 60,000 people living there. And then after it ran out, they had a bunch of these, what do they call them? The people that would steal gold, the miners would go in and they'd find nuggets and they would like put it in the hems of their pants and like hide it and walk out. And I made like a short on it, AI short, whatever. Anyways, it's kind of interesting. But
they didn't have a metal detector guy standing at the mine entrance to check them back then either, did they?
Exactly. Exactly. So that, yep. And you know, but then the gold eventually ran out, it got very low, and people still live out in Goldfield. There's actually a haunted hotel I've been to there before, a casino out there. There's still a town, but you know, the people left like in droves. They left as soon as the gold kind of ran out. So, but yeah, a lot of really cool history here in Nevada. We are a huge mining town, and they've actually pulled more gold out of our ground than they have silver, but they call us the Silver State. So,
Right.
yep.
Very, very interesting. Yeah, ghost towns.
Yeah,
They're
man.
flush and then they're broke.
Well, what did you think about your first live stream here, Ozark?
Oh, I'm having fun. I'm hoping to get better at it. And you know, to where I can actually read the chat. Have the phone looking here, but have the camera hitting this, but me behind it. Because if I read chat, my face is going to be this close because I have terrible vision. And I don't want to do that.
Well,
But,
you know, even not even be able to see the comments, you still did fantastic, man. You took us all around. You showed us your shells. You showed us your high banker, your sluice. Very, very cool, man. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed having you here, and I learned quite a bit from you.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. It was fun. That's what I think. It was a lot of fun. I'll get rambling though. You know, you'll have to stop me.
No, we like rambling. What did you guys
LBS
think?
is
Blue collar, Vegas,
good at stopping.
It was great, man. I love hearing the stories.
right?
You're good. Who said that? We're good at stopping.
LBS is good at getting in there. So everybody, it has been over 2 hours, and it's 9 a.m. here, and I've been up since yesterday. So, time for me to get some sleep. I appreciate everybody being here. Silver and Cigars just showed up. Stack Attacker Wager. See, I'm falling asleep. Silver Slew Zoltan, Christian Virginia, the Humble Stacker, all things silver. Man, it was great. Everybody was in here. We had a good crowd today. Ozark Buck, thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Appreciate everybody, no problem. Always. Don't forget Monday nights. I'm not sure who's going to be on this Monday. I've sent out a couple emails to see if I could get somebody lined up for Monday, but we'll see. If not, it'll just be the Trace Amigos.
Right on. Well, Vegas already triggered or butt hurt Silver and Cigars because he's been here a while. Okay. And Silver Sue says, don't forget about Stimpy. Yeah, man, that was cool to see Stimpy. Thank you much for showing him. I've never seen a mummified fox before. That was way awesome. Yeah.
My pleasure.
Well, that was the first time
being here.
Commented, so I don't. Whatever. Okay. Thank you everybody for being here. Thanks for all the likes, the subscribing to other channels, subscribing to my channel, Liberty's channel, Blue Collar's channel, Ozark's channel, everybody's channel. Enjoy your weekend, and hopefully we will see you in the chats on Monday night.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for coming in.
Peace out, y'all. Hang loose, stay shiny, and we'll see you on Monday night. Ciao.
Be good.